Greetings, world. It's Minister Cat, a.k.a. msKittyRose, and I welcome you to join me on a series of conversations where I'm going to be diving into what life is now like as an empty nester. So now, back in this phase or stage that I'm in when I'm doing the research, all of the last season, most of the faces that I saw were people that weren't of color. You guys know that these last 2 years, I've been showing up or understanding that there's not that much difference between the races and the cultures, right? I said to her at the bar, "So how you doing?" And she just now became like a full empty nester because her daughter officially now has moved into her own space in Florida. And she was like, with a straight grill, "I don't like it. I'm not happy. The house is too quiet. I don't know what to do." Like literally, it was not even sadness. It was anger almost, like, how dare my daughter decide to become independent and live on her own at 20 years old. Teaching your children how to love God is a whole life process. Don't just regulate it to family Bible study or church on Sunday mornings. Parenting your kids to know and love Jesus is something you never stop doing. So that is my goal and that is my hope as a parent, that I never stop teaching and showing the impact of what Christ and serving Jehovah God is in your life, and hoping that leading by example is ultimately what gives my children successful lives as an adult. It can be very painful to realize that the child that you have worked so hard to raise is not living up to their potential. As parents, we tend to think that if anything goes wrong with our kids, it's our fault. Because I remember that incident when my mother threw the chicken at me, telling me that I was disrespectful. So I never wanted to put my children in a position for them to be disrespectful by allowing them to think that they had more of a right of a say-so in a household that was not a democracy. I always told them that my household was a dictatorship. So I think that for me, seeing and watching how fast society puts the pressures on young girls to be young women and thinking that's cute, I felt like I had no purpose anymore. Because work is work. Work is work. Work is always going to be there. But I felt like my life didn't have purpose anymore. So in that, I'm grateful that you allow me to share my next chapters as you guys share your next chapters with me every day when you see me in the street, or when you inbox me, or when you DM me the good job that I'm doing, that you guys are all doing by supporting this effort through public access television. I appreciate all of you guys. Don't forget to like, follow, and share. This is The Next Chapter, where we discuss shades of gray. I am your host, Minister Cat, a.k.a. KittyRose, and from all of us here, all right, guys, thank you all for being here.